Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure most of you guys are aware, in the coming weeks, Rockstar Games are going to be dropping some new police outfits into the game as part of the drip feed content from the Agents of Sabotage DLC. Now, if you guys were watching my videos last year leading up towards the Agents of Sabotage DLC, then you would have known I gave you guys the heads up that we would be receiving a police variant of the Cara due to some of the leaks and game files that were found. However, thanks to these data miners who have been able to look through all of these COPS and CROOKS files, we now know about another police vehicle that Rockstar Games had already created in the game files and planned to release in 2020. And going off the feedback in my previous videos talking about all of these unreleased police vehicles, I know a lot of you guys are going to be most disappointed that Rockstar Games never released this one, as it would have been a police truck in the game. So in this video we are going to be taking a closer look at another one of these unreleased police vehicles that there is a very high chance Rockstar Games could be releasing, as they have now removed this vehicle from the game. So not only are we going to be taking a closer look at this new police vehicle, I'm also going to be letting you guys know about some more leaks from the COPS and CROOKS DLC that Rockstar Games should be releasing. So as always, if you guys do go on to enjoy the video, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so like I mentioned in the intro, I have already spoken about some of these unreleased police vehicles, so I will leave a link to that playlist down low in the comment section. Now, if you guys have seen those videos already, you would have known that all of these unreleased police vehicles were basically based off real life police cars. Now, I know a lot of you guys were asking in the comment section, were there any more SUVs or police trucks that were found in the game files? And I think a lot of you guys will happy to hear there was actually another police truck, this time an off-road vehicle that was created with the COPS and CROOKS DLC. So as you guys can see by the game files, it did read enable underscore vehicle underscore police Riata. And if you guys are thinking to yourself, Riata, that sounds familiar, isn't that already in GTA 5 Online? Yes, it was actually released with the Doomsday heist, as you guys can see on screen, a pretty nice looking off-road civilian truck. However, Rockstar Games later removed this vehicle from the Southern San Andreas website. It was available for only $380,000, so if you guys were lucky enough to buy it whilst it was on the website, then you guys have got yourself a pretty rare, nice looking off-road vehicle that Rockstar Games should be releasing a police version of. Now, it's often a big debate in the GTA 5 community what cars are based off their real life versions. I know there is a few vehicles that can sway people depending how you customize them, as Rockstar Games in a lot of cases won't make a straight carbon copy of an original vehicle, but what they might do is slightly change it by mixing and matching two different real life vehicles into the one. However, for you guys that do know your cars, you won't need me to tell you already that this car, the Riata, is heavily based off the FORD Bronco concept, which is made by Bronco6g.com. Now, for my American viewers, you guys will already know that this is an active police car that you will see getting used all over America, and here on screen is an image of the 2021 Ford Bronco Police Interceptor, which was announced back in 2020, and I think we can all agree it is a pretty sick looking off-road vehicle. I can definitely see why Rockstar Games were going to include this with a COPS and CROOKS DLC, and it's not only an Interceptor car, you also see different states using it for different reasons. So another example of the Ford Bronco being used as an emergency vehicle is this first responder vehicle, once again also being used in the States, however more practical for a first responder. So if you was injured in some random terrains, this is the vehicle you'd want to see bouncing over the hills coming to your safety. Now, we all know that Rockstar Games love to mimic real life events. There is literally thousands of Easter eggs in all of the GTA games, referencing real life events. And for you American viewers, once again, maybe slightly older, you will know that the Ford Bronco is very synonymous with the police force in America, and that's because it was actually the vehicle that O.J. Simpson used in probably the world's most famous police chase in 1994 with 95 million people watching it. So as you guys can see on screen, and if you aren't aware, O.J. Simpson, who was getting chased live on TV, was indeed driving a Ford Bronco. And I think we can all agree one of the biggest things in GTA 5 Online that 99.9% of players all do in the game at one point, that is receive a police chase. And I actually take that back. I believe it's 100% of players have to do a police chase in the game, as GTA 5 actually starts off as a police chase in North Yankton. So with something like a police chase just being so prominent and relevant to a game like GTA 5, what a better way to pay homage to the world's most famous police chase by releasing the Ford Bronco, but as a police variant. And like I said, this vehicle really did make perfect sense, because not only was it used for OJ to get away, so technically a criminal, but as you guys just saw, it was also used by many different police forces all around the world. And it's not actually only modern Ford Broncos that are used as police vehicles. As you guys can see on screen, here once again is the New York Police Department using a Ford Bronco at their police academy, which is all the way back from 1994. And we do know that Rockstar Games do have an office in New York, and they do take a lot of references from New York and LA, seen as they have made previous games that were heavily influenced by New York, of course being GTA 4 with Liberty City. And another thing that Rockstar Games love to reference with vehicles are vehicles from famous movies. And whilst it ain't a movie, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware, the series known as Sons of Anarchy, which was a very popular series, I believe it ran from 2008 to 2014. However, in the Sons of Anarchy series, you can actually spot a 1976 Ford Bronco, as you guys can see on screen. We also have a white, blue and yellow version used by the Philadelphia PA. We have a very crazy looking all red one that came out of Pennsylvania in 1997. And as you guys can see on screen, even one used as a US border patrol vehicle. So it really would make sense for Rockstar Games to go ahead and use the files that they've already created with this vehicle, considering we are going to be receiving more police missions. So me personally, and leave a comment down below, would you guys like to see Rockstar Games release the Riata Police version, considering they have already created it and it is in the game files? All they would have to do is enable the old game files that they've already created, because like I said, they've already made this as a police vehicle. And maybe this was a sign, if you guys can think back, when Rockstar Games removed hundreds of vehicles from the in-game websites. This is probably a sign that they do want certain vehicles to have more of a rarity to them and maybe be used in future DLCs in different versions. And with over 800 game files that were found with this COPS N CROOKS DLC, there really is a ton of content that we could be seeing added. And with GTA 6 only around the corner, there really is no point of putting all of these game files to waste. They might as well go ahead and release as much of it as they can to keep the game numbers high before GTA 6, as personally I can't see Rockstar Games creating too much new content before they go ahead and release that game. As I think we can all agree, when GTA 6 releases, that is going to be probably the biggest game launch in history. However, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys make of this unreleased police vehicle, and is it a vehicle that you guys would go ahead and buy? And like I said, if you guys want any more information on all of the other game files that were found, including a new free roam police collectible challenge, a bunch of different weapons, all of the other police vehicles, a bunch of police outfits, and even a police ranking up system, then I will leave a link to the full playlist down below in the comment section, where you guys can check out all of my videos speaking about all of this unreleased content. And if you guys would like to make sure you do keep up to date before I post my videos, do be sure to go ahead and join my Discord server, which will be linked as a pinned comment underneath this video. However, that is going to do it for me, guys. As always, if you do appreciate me keeping up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.